What's good, everybody? Rhetorical question, life. My name is Heavy Bree, and welcome to my channel. And I want to talk about how to deal with conflicted people. Now, a while back, I made a long-winded video when I was on the road. I made a long-winded video talking about who the conflicted are. So I'm not going to go into too much detail. A brief summary of it is a conflicted person is a person who has a negative mindset towards life or has a lot of inner turmoil or inner conflict in their own life. And so because they are conflicted within themselves, they create conflict around them. Everything is a challenge, everything is a slight towards them, and they find any reason to just create conflict. That's why they're conflicted. So here's how you deal with a conflicted person. You don't. Okay? You don't deal with conflicted people. If a person has inner conflict within themselves and has issues in their own life and they want to just, project their insecurities and their negativity onto you, you do not have to deal with that person. Okay? Now, some of you watching these videos might be younger, might be in high school or middle school. And if you are, please disregard the language I use on this channel sometimes. I just speak my mind. I just like to keep shit real. But listen, you don't have to tolerate anyone's crap if they're on some negativity stuff. If they're conflicted and they got problems and they're going on with themselves, and then they want to just push that on you, you don't have to tolerate that person. You don't have to talk to this person. You don't got to hang around this person. And unless they put hands on you or something like that, like their whole presence around you should be an afterthought. Never give your energy to people who don't respect your energy, because conflicted people will find any reason to create conflict. Okay, because they don't believe in reason. They don't believe in rationality. They don't believe in just in resolving conflicts, because if they did, they wouldn't have any conflicts. They wouldn't have any problems and everything. Some people just wake up and choose violence. And if they're like that, just you don't gotta put up with that. But I know that's that's strange coming from a moth on my arm, and that's strange coming from in today's society, because in today's society everyone is tripping over everything. Social media, the news, what this person said, what that person says. We hone in on negativity, and and it's hard, because it's hard for most people to do this, because we are geared towards being attracted towards the negative. But you don't have to. You don't have to involve yourself or worry about things that are going on around you, unless you have direct control over that situation. You should not let it bother you. You should not let it bring you down. I mean, unless you're going to get out there, aside from voting, or starting some kind of committee or something like that, you shouldn't be worrying about what's going on with politics and everything, and the media and everything and all that. Now, unless you're going to start a committee a committee to stop, this person, whoever's causing these problems in politics or in whatever's going on in your country or your city, unless you're going to get actively involved and become an activist, you should never let yourself be stressed out by none of that stuff. Only thing you should be focusing on is your definitive purpose, and focusing on your definitive purpose and the things that are within your control. Okay, which is your time, your money, your health, and your rest, and of course your goals. So focus on things that are within your control. And the next time something you see something on social media or in the news, or hear something that someone else is talking about, ask yourself this question: do I have any control over this situation? And if the answer is no, then just walk away. Walk away and go focus on something that you actually do have control over. Because, you know, our time is one of the most valuable things that we have, and it should not be spent stressing over dumb shit. Thank you for watching this video. Peace and blessings. Have a prosperous day.